Beautiful Cities of Daggerfall by mod author Kara is everything you could possibly want in an overhaul of Daggerfall cities. It adds so much to both the exterior and interior of cities that it'll honestly be easier to just show you guys rather than for me to try explaining all the details. I've been playing with this mod for a while now and I've seen some really amazing cities, and I'm excited to give you guys a full tour of a lot of the new potential iterations you can see with this mod. But before we get started, if you enjoy Daggerfall content like this, consider supporting me by subscribing to my channel or to my Patreon, which is free to join through the link in the video description below. And with that out of the way, let's take a look at some of these amazing new cities. First, we'll be looking at some of the new exteriors that you'll be seeing with this mod. The biggest difference you'll immediately notice in comparison to vanilla Daggerfall cities is the breathtakingly large surrounding farmland and the taverns and housing that now exist right outside the city walls. This is my single favorite addition that this mod brings. These cities are transformed into a super immersive and believable major population space. Having taverns and homes for farmers right outside the gates just feels so right. Now when you arrive to a new city in the middle of the night, you'll have the option to spend the night in one of those new taverns rather than just wait outside before the city gates open in the morning. And before we check out the interiors, I thought it'd be cool to check out this town square here. So I think Beautiful Cities of Daggerfall, the town squares are where you'll really see some of its best work. It's just really incredible how lively and energetic this space is now. We have these kind of live performances with a stage here, seating available, which I can sit with the Sit Anywhere mod, which is cool. And I love these ribbons that connect from one building to another. You'll see in a lot of town squares now, it depends on which iteration you get, but there'll be a lot of vendors now selling things. And another really cool touch is these taverns now. Some of them will have a second story that's outdoors, and there's seating out there. You can look out at the town square. It's a really nice touch. We could check that out a little bit later. Over here, we have a juggler with a tip jar. That's actually a very nice touch. And yeah, there's a lot of cool little details. You know, we have stables now, we have wagons, farm equipment, storage from shops that are outside their doors right there. It's really cool. And I like how these vendors will have, a few items out on display for passerbys to check out. And this, I think, is the coolest touch. Having a representative from the Mages Guild, or any guild, out there that you can talk to. I'm actually not on a magic character right now, so I can't see what she does. I think she'll just tell me, yeah, I don't have time for your type, that's okay. But I think she's the individual that will identify magical items for you. And outside the jewelry shop here, we have a couple of trinkets, bracelet on display here. That's really cool. Yeah, another nice touch is you'll have these little tent spaces. Yeah, I mean, look how cool this is. This just brings so much life to this game. Looks like there's some kind of witch in there. Yeah, there are so many cool details. It's just filled with all sorts of nice, immersive additions, lively spaces, interesting ideas. Some of the taverns will also have this sort of tiny uh, upstairs section here, and there'll be seating, tables, which is cool. You'll also sometimes get banners on the walls here, which is new. And again, if you look behind a corner, you'll find wagons and boxes. I mean, everywhere you look, there's something awesome to see. And here we are in the first new tavern that I want to show you guys. One of the first things you'll notice is there's a bunch of new NPC flats. So we have this gentleman over here eating some soup, and these two over there. And one of the things I really love about these new NPC flats is that not all of them are always staring at you. One of the things in Daggerfall that I don't love is that every NPC is always staring at the player in every building. It's a little bit unsettling, honestly, and yeah, a little bit immersion breaking for me. So it's really awesome to have this kind of variety now. Walking around, we see all sorts of cool new items on these tables and on these shelves. We have some cups underneath the counter there. And if we go through here, we have a kitchen, and look how amazing this kitchen is. It's completely decked out in all sorts of new little miscellaneous items. We got bread, cheese, some meats and veggies. We have some little sacks there holding maybe potatoes and other food items. And these things like these hanging pans, we got baskets, and all sorts of really cool new items. This mod makes so much great use out of the new resources. It's amazing. Some of their fruits up there. And if we continue down, we have a wine cellar. Really awesome. I mean, this inn now just feels so realistic. I love also this. This is not easy. Stacking the tables or chairs like this. That is really cool. Anyone who's fooled around with the decorator mod knows how it works to place all the items. And everything you see here does need to be hand placed. It's just the way that the mod works. So yeah, if you've ever fooled around with that mod, you could even appreciate all the little details even more, I think. But yeah, stacking the tables, that requires talent. That's not too easy. All right, let's head back upstairs here. And yeah, now I feel like I can relax in this inn without everyone staring at me. I love that. Down over here, we just have another gentleman standing and another small section here with some patrons and a waitress. That's cool. I like how all the tables have a little bit of a, an item here or there. We have a little bottle or a candle. That's nice. Let's head upstairs now. And yeah, a lot of the upstairs are pretty similar. They might have an extra wardrobe or so, or a few other miscellaneous items, but nothing too crazy. That's the way I think it should be. Let's just check all the rooms here. We have a little bench there. Interesting. Ooh, there's a third floor here for a little bit of a nice suite. And the paintings are new. Whenever you see paintings in these type of mods, they're generally from the resource pack, which is cool. Hanging lights are nice too. Let's head back down to the second floor. And this is cool too. Sometimes having, a candle there, some dirty clothes on a bed. That's a nice touch. And a little closet here. This looks great. Oh, and a little mouse hiding in the corner there. That's nice. But yeah, you can really bring a lot of life into these small spaces and these closets with all the new resources. And this one too, little hat on the bed there, boots on the floor. And another really nice room here. Amazing. I love all these touches. Let's head back out though. And yeah, this is the first tavern. Very cool. I mean, it looks a million times better than any vanilla tavern that you'll see. And it's as simple as one single mod bringing all this to life. Amazing. Here we have one of the new designs for the bank. And immediately, this mod author managed to really create a sense of formality here. I mean, this really captures what banks should look like. And managed to even have these sort of like clerk stations here. I mean, this is really amazing. A guard now guards the interior. I mean, look at the walls. I don't know how the mod author managed to accomplish this, but it's amazing looking. I mean, it looks so intentionally designed and it looks so structurally sound. It's just very impressive. From the beams to the chandeliers hanging, there's a nice like symmetry to it all. Very impressive. And let's check out behind the counter here. I mean, look at this. It's so cool. This is all the counters for the clerks and attendants, which is cool. And over here, I mean, I love this little addition. Of course, you can't just break in there, but we have a little wheel that might open the gate here. And underneath is a vault where everyone's money should be stored. Amazing. I think conceptually, the bank is my favorite space because it's so just incredibly transformed. I mean, banks didn't look anything like this in vanilla Daggerfall. Very impressed with this. As soon as I saw this place, I knew I had to include this in the mod showcase video. I mean, this is a general store here, and this is just one of the iterations you can get, of course, and look how amazing this is. This looks like in real life if you wandered into some incredible antique or vintage shop. You got all sorts of cool items just scattered all over the place. All of these new shelves, of course, you can interact with. You can buy here. which is, of course, awesome. It's important that these mods stay functional, especially stores, so I love that. All sorts of stuff over here, though. I mean, the eyes just wander all around here. And let's check out this section. Just storage there. That's cool. Going up to the second floor here, we have all sorts of new stuff. We got cages here. And again, this mod just makes incredible use out of all the new resources. I mean, we got, a painting thing there, some model buildings, little horse for kids to ride on. Very cool. And there's even a third floor here, which is his living space, which is awesome. I'm pretty sure you could probably shop on this. No, actually, that's a good touch. Yeah, very cool space. You got some paintings hanging, boots lying around, some what remains of his meal for the morning, maybe. And of course, we have to check out the weapon shop here. And now it's filled with all sorts of cool stuff. I mean, it's really decked out in, all sorts of miscellaneous blacksmithing equipment and armor pieces and anvils and barrels. I mean, it's just awesome. It looks so, so lived in. We got like spears here or something. Yeah, and all the goods are on display here for buyers. We got a scythe there. This is really cool. Interesting. It looks like this blacksmith also makes, cups and pans, which makes sense. That's awesome. We have some more of those structural beams where we can hang lights from. It's a nice touch. Yeah, simple but very cool. And of course, these areas are still functional, like always. I mean, nice. There's no detail that's spared here. I mean, every building, every interior is just extremely impressive. And here's another potential iteration you can get on Weapon Shop. This one's cool too. This one's even more functional because it's filled with different buying racks here that you can check out all the equipment. So I actually really like this one. Oh, there's also an upstairs on this one. Didn't realize that. Look at this, the shop owner's child here with all of her toys. Wow, this little kitchen area is very convincing as well. I mean, this sort of detail is just, it's so, so impressive because a lot of people that be playing Daggerfall, there's really no reason to be coming up to the second floor here, So the immersion here is just incredible. Even in spaces that you don't really think a lot of players would be interacting with, the mod author, cut no corners here. Everything got the proper amount of attention. And here we have a second potential tavern iteration that you can get. This one's really nice too. I think I probably overall prefer the first one, but wow, I definitely prefer this one's kitchen area. This is incredible. This is huge, actually. And we'll check out the basement in a little bit. Let's just check this area out. Looks like we have a bard performing with a little tip basket again. That's cool. And again, like I was saying earlier, here's another new NPC flat. He's just drinking on the floor there. That doesn't just stare at you. Of course, all the NPC flats are going to turn with you, but his eyes aren't just fixed on you, and I like that a lot. All the tables have candles again, which is cool. And yeah, let's head upstairs first. I love this wall pattern design. I think we saw this in the bank as well. And yeah, kept these rooms simple, which I enjoy. We got a book on the table there, that's cool. And just click on the ladders, you can climb them. And we have a huge storage area. I wonder if this is where the tavern keeper sleeps here. He got a bed. Again, masterfully stacking the chairs. I love that. And I'll just drop. All right, let's head back down. And we can check out the basement area. Cool, we got a lot of storage here. Oh man, look at this. The lighting is awesome down here. It really feels like you've entered a basement. I mean, there's just yeah, this is incredible. It's also a huge amount of, this is a labor of love, this type of mod. I really encourage everyone to fool around with the decorator mod to get a sense of, how much time it takes to line up these items on shelves correctly and Yeah, place all these items like this. You have to adjust the scale. I mean, there's just so many things that goes into creating these sort of spaces. Under the table here, we got more storage stuff. Very cool. Yeah, excellent, excellent tavern. I wanted to also show you guys a second potential marketplace here. This is a different iteration you could get, and this looks really nice too. I mean, this one's just filled with outdoor vendors. We do have another religious figure here on the top. That's pretty cool. Look how awesome this vendor is. Maybe some kind of goods store there. And this one's really nice too. I think I prefer the first one, but another really cool thing with this one that the first one did not have was these sort of outdoor spaces for blacksmiths. I mean, this looks awesome. Very enticing to come into his store now. And things like homeless people you'll see all sorts of really cool new additions. And look at this. A little sign outside. Gives you the name of the city that you're in, of course. And yeah, these NPCs are still functional. You can talk to them, you know? It's not just decoration, which I love. In the outro here, I want to mention that Beautiful Cities of Daggerfall requires a few different mods from different mod authors in order to exist in its current form. A big reason as to why we can have amazing mods like this is that other mod authors help contribute to the end result. Shoutouts to all of the mod authors that contributed to making Beautiful Cities of Daggerfall a huge success and an incredible mod for the Daggerfall Unity community to enjoy. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this one, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.